Hey guys, what's going on? This is Bob Variety back with another video, and today in this video we're going to be reacting to some more Sam. Obviously, I got the shirt. Well, we're doing a garage sale over here, and this my mom brought out some shirts from the garage sale that I might like, and this it's just like a normal like T-shirt, but I mean it's a lot easier to pull the thing up to show off the biceps. Look at them biceps, but. I figured today I'm going to be doing a leg day. So we will watch Sam's leg day. The last Sam video I did, pretty good. It was pretty good. I got around like 100 something views. It certainly wasn't viral, but it was still pretty good. Still pretty satisfied with the views on that. So let's watch some more Sam. If it works, it works. So let's just get right into the video.
Okay, I have a plan of attack for legs today. Sometimes I'll kind of just do lifts that I've done in the past, just sort of base them off that, and I pick exercise.
Most of the time, I'll just do lifts. Like I'll go in there. I'm like I don't have any specific. I don't even have a general estimate of what I want my leg day to be. I'll just go in there. I'll see. I mean, I typically start with squats. That is the one thing that I do plan out post or pre-workout. I do plan that pre-workout. Um, I'll be like, so yeah, I do squats first, regardless of whether that's squats on the Smith or squats on the free weights. It's usually squats on the Smith. I don't know. I just get a better. I get deeper. I can get a lot more depth with the Smith, but I am not watching all of the car talk. Actually, we can watch some of the car talk, but we're cutting it like in half, just because bro films the entire car ride to the gym.
A burn,
See,
as it
I
were.
couldn't do that.
But I think after a few
But
sets of that, my quads should get close to wrecked. And then I can.
I remember last workout, I was doing the seated hamstring curl, and I put it on a weight that I'm like, yeah, I probably won't be able to do this. But I tried it anyway because, why not? Maybe I was wrong. I remember one time I tried 130 pounds on the leg extension, and I thought, wow, there's no way I'll be able to do that. But I did it for like multiple reps. So I'm like, oh, I'll try this, and I didn't end up getting it. I mean, I got maybe a few reps. Did I get a reps out of that? I don't remember if I repped it at all. I don't remember if I got the weight up. But point is, just that like absolutely tore, not tore, but like it pumped the hell out of my hammies. So I'm gonna try that again today with a leg extension. And to switch it up, why not? Today for leg day, I'm gonna start with leg extension, and like seated hamstring, and then I'll move on to lying hamstring. Then I'll do squats. No, I'll do a leg extension, seated. I'll do some abductors and then adductors. And then, like, because there's an entire, like, that entire row in my gym where it's just, like, leg extension, seated leg. Because like, y'all have seen the videos of the gym before. There's still gym videos up. So, like, just look in the background of the video. You'll see, like, the leg extension machine is right next to the hamstring curl, right next to the adductors, right next to the abductors, right next to the, leg press. So I'm just going to go down throughout that entire row today, and then I'll do squats. But it's leg day today. Maybe Riley will do legs too. Let's ask him right here while filming. I mean, I'm just gonna type a message, so it's not like he's gonna know I'm filming, but since you skipped legs yesterday, do you want to hit legs with me today? Yep, yesterday he was supposed to do leg day, but He didn't. So he better say yes to today's leg day. Also, in hindsight, did he skip leg day because he knew that today was going to be leg day for me? So, like, that way we could do legs together? If so, it's tricky, tricky. It's tricky, Riley. Tricking me over here. But anyway, let's get back to the video.
Move on to whatever else next. But that's what I really want to start with, is biasing those squeezing sets for quads, because, and this is something I do think about, like, I don't think that training every
When I picture squeezing, and I know it's like, it's not necessarily that, but like, for example, squeezing would be like bicep curls, like, squeeze, like squeezing it, versus like leg extensions. You put it up like there. It's just like I don't see that as squeezing. I could be wrong, but
muscle the exact same way is really your best course of action. Like I wouldn't. I'm not going to do a set of calf raises where I have so much weight that I like hit failure at 8 reps. Like that seems a little excessive to me. Usually I would do a little lighter weight, kind of burn them out. But sometimes I do heavy weight too, so it's kind of, I don't know. But sometimes I will kind of apply the same style that I do for one body part to another if I do think that it's going to be a good move. When I do biceps and hamstring curls, leg extensions too, I like doing sort of tempo half reps in a way. So let's say you're standing in front of the mirror with your dumbbell, you curl it halfway up, pause for a moment, and then you finish the rest of the curl. You go back down. Halfway
so
up,
that's kind of like the.
and then you finish.
I don't remember what Riley called it, but like you did half reps down here, like a certain amount of those, and then you do like from middle up to the top, and then you do the full bicep. But like it's like you start halfway, like you start, and then you go from halfway to the top. I don't know what they're called, but like that what he just said reminded me of those.
Just like stuff like that. So if you know that you have a particularly good tricep superset that you like doing, like maybe you like squeezing on, maybe you like a lighter weight with a rope, really squeezing as hard as you can, and then immediately adding weight and switching to like a straight bar and doing heavier push downs to finish. You can kind of apply that same method to any fucking muscle group. That's what I did last leg day on the leg extensions. Light squeezing leg extensions. I'm talking only like 100 pounds on the stack, and then finishing with kind of nastier heavy
What's
ones.
he doing that he can't reply?
So,
I saw him pop up.
kind of getting back to, I'd say
Bro,
one of
left me
my
on
biggest points is, as long as you're going hard, you're definitely going to do something right. And if you're actually interested in the workouts, which you should be, then you're going to sort of pick and choose and realize, like, okay, this feels really good. And I can tell I'm making decent progress doing this and this. And, well, I don't really love the feeling of that. I mean, that's pretty much all there is to it. And from watching so many workout videos, I mean, either like manually like you're doing right now, or just from scrolling fucking Instagram and seeing all this shit all the time, you will just gradually get more fucking experience as a lifter. So don't fret too much about making sure everything's absolutely perfect. I'd rather you make sure that everything's absolutely intense.
See, I think that's where I mess up. I think that like I specifically need to ego lift, or I specifically need to say screw the form, which I mean that's what Sam does. I mean, have you ever actually seen him work out? He never he doesn't never, but like he will just move the weight to move the weight. He won't specifically do what's it called? Like optimal lifting, which put down in the comment section below. Do you like optimal lifting, or are you more like Sam and you just go to the gym to throw weight around and that gives you enough of a pump? Put down in the comment section below, because me personally, I'm either one or the other. I'm either very very optimal lifting, like I'm either at the gym, I'm holding the rep for a few seconds and then boom, I'm very one or the other. It's very black or white for me. Or, excuse me. Or I'm ego lifting like crazy. It's never somewhere in the middle where I'm just like, lifting moderately heavy weight. Like it's never in the middle. It's either one or the other. No one cares, random spam caller. But
I don't foresee hamstrings taking more than 30 minutes.
dang,
And then
dude.
we can get to the actual tricky part of the workout. Because for me, hamstring failure has never been a huge
We're
problem.
close enough to
Quads is where it's a little bit
do
more.
it.
Quads is a little bit trickier to train hard. So that's where I really want to put most of my effort. Not that we could go easy on hamstrings, of course, but you get what I'm saying. You know, you've got your you've got art class in period 1. You don't have to, it's decently easy. You got Calc 3 in period 2. That's where you got to lock in. But I'm sure at the end of this, I'll have a pretty nasty and potentially extra veiny leg pump. But who's to
I
say?
wonder if people at Sam's college like have are subscribed to his YouTube channel. So like every time like he walks at like because imagine going to college and you see somebody as massive as Sam. Like, dang.
As well prepared as I can be, sometimes
Also,
you never
bro
know.
never
You can
gets
have an off
roid
day.
rage.
But that's a negative mentality. You should always believe you're going to kill it and then make it happen. So let's get started. I think I'm going to start hamstrings the same way I was thinking about quads. Really kind of
Just
emphasize
doing
the
some lying.
contracted portion of the rep.
Him.
Because you got to think, here's my mentality. You've got a ton of different kinds of sets that you can fucking do. Even just me sitting here, I could do a few just off the top of my head. So the kind I'm about to do, lighter, only half the stack ish.
I am here to tell you today that your feelings are valid. Your trauma is valid. Your hurt is your hurt.
And really hold it and squeeze it at the top. That'd be like grabbing the 30-pound dumbbells and holding it really fucking hard,
Check
trying to
something here
pull your
real quick.
hand to your fucking shoulder. Or I could go much heavier, do kind of more brutish reps. That'd be like curling the 60s, which the benefit is going to have much more tension, but it might not be so easy to hold the weight up top. And more of the work that you're going to be doing is in the process of the rep itself and not actually the contraction. Like when I do, oh, I hope that's not actually true. Leg extension's broken. But whatever. So when I do a set of really heavy hamstring curls, sure, I have a crazy amount of tension on my hamstrings, which I like, but I kind of neglect the contraction. So I usually think of it as like a give and take. Heavier sets, you're doing more work, you're physically recruiting more. I would say.
I guess because also another thing, it was very like one thing works for me and then I go to another thing that works for me. So at some point, controlling the descension, or like the lowering down the weight, like in a bicep curl, like this is great and all, but like you gotta control the weight down. For a while that would work, but then like also ego lifting like crazy worked too. So, but I mean, in order to ego lift, you gotta have like insanely heavy weight that for a fact I'm not gonna be able to control the reps down. So it's either one or the other. Maybe some leg workouts I'll do some optimal lifting for it, and others I'll just throw weight around like a brainless caveman.
Of your fucking muscle fibers throughout the whole range of the rep. Whereas with a lighter weight, when you really squeeze on the top, sure, the actual action of the rep may not be so hard, but you make it difficult by squeezing as hard as you fucking do. And if you're a little, let's just say you're injured, you probably tend to lean towards lighter weights just so you don't fucking push it. But no more talking. Let's actually get started.
110, huh? I can barely do 65 pounds with lying hamstring curls. I want to clarify that. If it's seated hamstring curls, I can do a lot more weight. But actually, I should try just how much weight I can do with lying hamstring curls. Because I might actually be able to do a lot more than I have been doing. I just really don't like doing lying hamstring curls.
Oh, yes. At least one more like that.
At least, well, that's only 2 sets though, bro. You gotta at least get 3.
Oh my gosh. Fuck. Like 2 more just like that, you know? And here's something
That
to
would be
think
4
about.
reps or 4 sets.
Well, at least something I'm thinking about is that was what? Failure at, you know, is that 12 or 13 or something? Whatever. Either way, that's like as many reps as I would have done with the entire stack. So that's not to say, like, oh, just make use of as little weight as possible. No, I definitely still think the tension of lifting a lot of weight, or at least a lot of weight within reason for your strength level, I do think throwing some sets like that are necessary. But, time under tension kind of more, let's just say, rapidly onsetting fatigue from using light weight, squeezing it really hard like this. I do like this too. So, you've said it a million times. I advocate the even mix approach between heavy and lighter. I was gonna sneeze. A few more. So probably just like right there. Perfect. Okay, now. Two more. One more. That's good. Oh my god. That's perfect. Thanks. Little heavier.
Imagine having Sam walk up to you and ask you to spot him. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know if I'll be able to spot you. But, I mean, with this, you could obviously spot him. But, like, for bench, like my buddy Russ, I can kind of spot him. Hey, worst case scenario, I'll just rip all the weights off of one side, which, if that is something that you have to do to make sure that the person benching doesn't literally die, then that's fine. But ideally, I'd pick it up. Just
Ugh. 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 One more. I might actually just call it after this next one.
Dang, man, I thought you were gonna stop at 2 sets.
Strong.
Move on to the next workout.
Join 10,000 plus investors
What kind of
who are helping Aptera build the most efficient
30,
solar electric
25
vehicle on the
year
planet.
car is
Invest
that?
today.
And now the leg extension is, let's just say not in tip-top shape. To the point where, I mean, there's no chance I would trust this with really heavy weight. But I think just 50 pounds, it's fine. And I don't mean like the cables are fucked up. Like some of the metal is kind of, let's just make a disclaimer. If I hurt myself on here, there is no lawsuit. This is at my own risk. But since I don't want to go too heavy and push the machine, I'll just do the light single leg. But same style like I was talking about before that I was getting excited for. I'm really going to hold it at the top. So, all right.
Get to the actual workout, man. My video
I'm not
already
hitting these
almost
like a
at
tank.
30
I'm hitting
minutes.
these like more of a...
Bro's got the
I can't think
longest
of video
videos in the
reference.
world.
But after a few of these, we can move on to something else.
I want to watch Sam break a already pre-broken machine. Let's go to the next.
A little light, and there's not really any way to add weight to it. So I'll pre-exhaust
Hacks? Yeah, it's
by doing some body weight sissy squats
Squat.
first. Get to a point decently close to
Why is the lighting always so
fatigued
bad?
quads, and then
So
jump
I try,
on
guys. I really
and try
try
to
with
bust
the
out a
lighting.
few reps. So
Maybe it's the
I guess
color.
in an ideal world, I'd be able to hit my quads so hard from the sissy squats that I'd be too weak to even get one rep here. But
Yeah, that's much better. It was the color.
again, it's not that much weight, so I'll definitely get a few. Okay.
He definitely trains to failure. That's for sure. I mean, always should train to failure. Sometimes I'll train and I won't necessarily go all the way till failure. I'll go till extreme exhaustion. Not failure, but extreme exhaustion. But I was doing failure, like I was doing it till like I can't physically get the weight up anymore. But also, I'd be failing at around like 20 reps, so then I'd be like, oh yeah, like make the weight heavier.
That's really good. Oh, fuck. Shit. I mean, I think one more of these and then maybe something else.
Yeah, like 30 or like like most of this video has been Sam. So I'm just gonna I'm gonna talk with you guys. This like last little bit is gonna be about what my leg day is gonna be specifically, or like what I hope to do my leg days. Might not be the actual thing, because like I mentioned, I don't pre-plan my workouts. I just go in there and I start lifting things and hope that it gives me a pump. But for the leg day today, I do want to start with like the hamstring seated, leg extension seated hamstring curl. Like I do want to start with that. That I do want to start with, because then it shocks your muscles, because muscles like, oh, you always start with squat. Not today. Legs today. I'm gonna start with hamstring curls, like I do want to start with that. Then I will hit. Why am I so yawny today? But then I will hit squat. But then after that, maybe some calf raises. For calf raises, I typically just use the leg press machine. That's what I typically use. It works the best for me. So I would just typically use the leg press machine, and I'll just pop a certain amount of weight on there, and that's how I usually do calves. It's a leg press machine, or the Smith machine, and I'll just do standing. Not with the actual standing machine, because there's a standing calf raise machine that we have at the gym. I don't like using it. But I do, not as often as I should, but I do hit calves. But I guess calves are one of those muscles that once you have, they're not going away, because you literally use them every day, unless you genuinely stop using them. They're probably not going to grow in size unless you genuinely start working on, kind of like the abs. See, I've been training abs every upper body day. Because I do chest, abs, and back all in the same day. But, yeah, so that's pretty much it. I'm gonna start with the leg extensions, seated ham, ab, and then adductors, and then the leg press machine over on the after the gym. And then I'll go to the Smith, do some squats there. By the time I'm done with those initial workouts, Riley's probably gonna be done with the Smith, because he said he'll do legs with me today. But why am I so yawny today? But anyway, that's the time we have left in this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, because I certainly enjoyed making this video. And as always, if you did like this video, make sure to absolutely just kick that like button in the face. And if you didn't like the video, well, you made it this far in the video, so you clearly liked it at least a little. You would have left otherwise. Subscribe if you haven't already, because we're at 170 subscribers. What? 170 of you guys have liked my content enough to subscribe to my channel. So thank you so much. So if you're not subscribed already, what are you doing? We're the next big thing. We're gonna be the next Mr. Beast. Okay, maybe not that far. I'm not gonna be giving away, there's $1,000 in this. I'm not gonna be doing that. But we're gonna be growing in popularity in this YouTube channel, and I will get this YouTube channel so big that I can at least make a career out of it. But anyway, click the bell notification so you never miss an update. Share this video with your friends so they can subscribe, and I will see you guys.